Good morning, beautiful combat sports fans. Listen guys, I have some incredible, absolutely terrific news for you guys. When I was in Saudi a couple of months ago for the Brian Norman Jr. versus Devin Haney fight and David Benavidez, Anthony Yard fights, in that fight week, I met someone who works in Riyadh season, who shall remain nameless. What an exceptional human. And this man, this gentleman, helped me a lot in that week to get all the incredible interviews that I got you guys. But I was talking to this man yesterday, and I was asking him, I was like, do you know any upcoming events that will take place, Riyadh season events? Any events that are worth attending for me? And he was like, listen, you don't want to miss the April card in Atlanta, Georgia. I was like, Atlanta, Georgia? That's in the United States. I mean, if I want to travel to the States, it should be like a big fight for me to go there. Who's fighting? And he told me, he said, God willing, you're going to see Jaron Ennis versus Vergil Ortiz in April in Atlanta, Georgia. I swear to God, I could not believe what I heard. I was like, oh my God. Is this fight actually happening? Are we finally going to see this long-awaited blockbuster super welterweight showdown? And this man, everything he told me in Saudi happened. And listen, beautiful people, I don't know this man, I haven't known this man for long, but I definitely trust him. And if he's right, then it's official, beautiful people. It's everything but official. Jaron Ennis, God willing, he will be fighting Vergil Ortiz in a couple of months. And if this fight is going to happen in April in Atlanta, Georgia, expect this fight to be announced within days. Now, let's actually dive a bit deeper into this fight. I mean, listen, no question about it. Jaron Ennis and Vergil Ortiz are two of my favorite fighters in the sport of boxing. Jaron, the pride of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, former unified welterweight champion. The man is simply incredible. He's so dynamic, he's so powerful, he's so sharp, he's so confident in his ability. But, if there is one knock on the man, it's his resume. Vergil Ortiz has never been a champion, but his resume, especially at 154, is way better than Jaron's resume. That's just the bottom line. Now, that doesn't mean that Vergil will win. If anything, even though Vergil, I love Vergil Ortiz, the man, I grew up watching Vergil Ortiz. The man is my age. I remember watching Vergil Ortiz for a long, long time. And I'm not gonna lie, I will probably be rooting for Vergil Ortiz, but if I'm being honest, you gotta favor Boots. You gotta favor the more dynamic, more elusive, the fighter with more tools in the bag. That's just the bottom line. Now, can Vergil Ortiz win the fight? Absolutely. Can Jaron win the fight? No question. And that is why, beautiful people, we are fiending for this fight. Both men don't have any belts at 154, but you gotta favor them over any champion at 154. That's the honest to God truth. Vergil, he's so powerful. His presence, his high guard, unbelievable and underrated defense with his upper body, hands up tight. The man, rolls with punches. The man catches and shoots. His left hook to the body, left hook to the head, chopping right hand. His unbelievable work up against the ropes. I mean, Vergil Ortiz is an absolute monster. But, who's also a monster? The pride of Philadelphia, Jaron Ennis. Jaron is unbelievable. I mean, his last fight, Uwais Malima is, let's be honest, he's not an elite fighter. He will never be an elite fighter. But Jaron treated him like he didn't belong in the ring with him. And even, the Stanionis fight, and even the Avanesian fight, I know a lot of people give him a lot of slack for the Avanesian fight, but he beat the living hell out of David Avanesian, broke his jaw, broke his spirit, destroyed him. I mean, he gave him so much punishment. It was kind of hard to watch, but it's time, guys. It's time for Jaron Boots Ennis to step up. And listen, a lot of people say that Jaron is ducking Vergil, Vergil is ducking Jaron. I don't believe that Jaron is ducking Vergil. And I don't believe that Vergil is ducking Jaron. Two things can be true, beautiful people. You know, when you look at the career of Jaron Boots Ennis, he wants to get to 50-0. You can tell. You know, the man is 30-something-0, I believe. I mean, it's a crazy record. And his resume is not the best. Let's just say that. So you can definitely say that his team chose to build him up extremely slowly, but now they are unleashing him. Now they are unleashing Jaron to the wolves. And he might just very well be the biggest of all wolves. No question about it. And for Vergil, you know, I remember watching Vergil, you know, a few years ago. I was telling myself the same thing. When is this man going to step up? When is he going to fight somebody? Then he fought Serhiy Bohachuk and Israel Madrimov and Erickson Lubin. You know, the Erickson Lubin fight, you know, Lubin was finished. Lubin never had a chin. Lubin, you know, is a southpaw with no defense, really. I mean, he takes so much damage in every single fight of his. That Sebastian Fundora fight, that Charlo fight, even that Banana, Jason Rosario fight. I mean, he was out on his feet. That Terrell Gaucher fight, he was out on his feet also. So his defense is not the best, and his chin is definitely not the best. But when you look at Vergil and Jaron, their chins, unbelievable. Their power, unbelievable. Their youth, their grit, their determination, top-notch, beautiful people. And that is why this fight, God willing, when it happens in April, I believe it will be one of the greatest fights of our time. One of the most, you know, action-packed, high-octane, frenetic pace fights we will probably see in our era, in our generation. Now, who's going to win the fight? I mean, listen, I'm going to be honest. I'm a Vergil Ortiz guy. But Jaron Ennis, I mean, I don't know who can beat this man. He's so powerful, he's so sharp. I mean, listen, it is absolutely impossible for Vergil to beat Jaron easily. And same thing goes for Jaron. I don't think that it's possible for Jaron to just breeze past Vergil easily. I believe both men are going to have to dig deep in this fight, and both men are going to have to show some things that they've never shown before. Now, who will win the fight? Like I said, I will probably be rooting for Vergil, but Jaron, I mean, listen, how can you hate the man? The man is so charismatic inside the ring. Outside the ring, I mean, listen, it's not his job to be charismatic outside the ring, but inside the ring, oh my God, he is, you might as well put him up there with the best of our era. He's a great fighter. He's an elite fighter. Vergil, great fighter, elite fighter. And all I gotta say is this. I just want to see this fight, guys. And we might just be getting the fight sooner than we think. Stay tuned.